Hello and welcome to DuckBuddy Tarot. My name is H.E. Coleman and this is going to be your reading for today. And today we are going to ask the question, what message do your spirit guides have for you? I'm going to do it a little differently today. Normally I use the main deck and I do the spiritual stuff later, but I want to ask, this is going to be my spiritual deck, and I am going to ask for one card from the spiritual deck for each person for your spirit guide message. We need one more. There he is. Okay, these are our 3 spirit guide messages. The first one is the cave. The second one is the maiden. And the third one is the dead end. All right, now I'm going to also have some crystals here, and I will see you in the shuffle. Welcome to the shuffle. Now we're going to be asking, what message are we going to receive from our spirit guides? What do they have to say to us? This one goes here. There's so many. I'm already getting messages coming out, and I'm trying to say, let's say it for the cards. All right, let's get the messages here. I know there was one in here. All right, I'm going to. We need 3 more here and 2 more here. What message do you want? Oh my gosh. What message do you have for people? I think there's a lot going on today. There's a lot of things trying to come out. Now, we already have 5 here, but I'm going to give an extra one there because I know it's for that pile. And then this one here. This is 4 and 3. Oh, that's 4 and 4. So what do we have left for these 2 piles? What is the message that they need to receive? I'm going to wait and see if another one pops out. Oh, yeah. 2 for that pile. And let's give another one to this pile. All right. So everybody got an extra one. Now we are going to look at our friendship advice. This is the advice that we get. We're already getting advice, but this is the friendship advice. All right. What is the advice? What do we need to know? What do people need to know? Alrighty. And let's get our carnival card. Let's give it to the middle this time because the middle has not been getting enough the attention. All right, and I'm going to give out another spiritual card because I love this deck so much. I just want you guys to see how beautiful it is. Alrighty. It's big, so it's hard to shuffle, but I love these decks. What is the message? What is the message? All right. I'm going to shuffle one more time. What is the message? There we go. Okay, now we're going to get, this is going to be our clarification deck for later, the Starman deck. And we're going to use that for any clarification for anything that we need to know. So I'm going to clean this up a little tiny bit, organize it. This is going to be for pile number 1, the cave. This is going to be for pile number 2. Which is the maiden. And this is going to be for pile number 3, which is the dead end. There we go. So I will see you in your pile. Hello, pile number 1. Your crystal is lazurite, which is about expanding your psychic abilities. And it's amazing that you got that because you also have the cave. And the cave is about retreating to a place. It's a lot like the hermit, where you retreat to a place to gather your power, to gain your strength, to develop your psychic abilities outside of society. In society, you get distracted by everything going on, and your powers are dulled because there's so many people around you who don't believe in those kinds of things, and they might not even believe in you. They might, there's a lot of negativity and pessimism. But the cave is about going out into a spot that is just for you, even if it's in your own house where you have a spot that's sacred to you, going to your sacred spot and gaining your powers and trusting yourself and believing in yourself and ignoring all the things in the world that drag you down. I'm going to put that right there. I'm going to keep these for later. And these are going to be your main cards. And this reading is about what is the thing that your spirit guides are trying to tell you. What is your message? We have the Ace of Swords. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Five of Wands. And the Seven of Pentacles. Then we have the Sun. And then we have the World. All right. I'm going to move this a little bit. Move this up. And let's take a look at this. Okay. I can already see some of what this is about, if not all. And it has to do with what has been chosen for you over here. Even the crystal. This is talking about you transforming and metamorphosizing a little bit, because you have clarity, gaining clarity, and then you have the King of Pentacles, but it's not just a regular King of Pentacles. This guy has multiple arms. He's doing a lot of stuff over here. He's doing some kind of incantation. He's doing something magical, and he's got the feather peacock down here, and he's got these things coming out of his back. It's about extraordinary things, not the ordinary. Extraordinary metamorphosis that is hard to understand. And then you have these two cards here. This one is about, the Five of Wands is about disagreements and all these different people. The wands represent their opinions and their passions, and sometimes they work together and sometimes they don't. And the hippo is you. The hippo in here is you being very different from everyone around you and trying to create something that no one understands. And these people are saying, no, you have to follow our opinions. You have to follow what we're doing. And you're the hippo, and you're saying, I want to be part of this group, but you guys are not really understanding me, and I know what you're about. I know you and you and you and you. You all have your own opinions, but you're also very similar, and I am not like you. Now the hippo, I should tell you, is stronger than all these people put together. The hippo could take all these people down, but you're not doing that. You're just trying to get your point across, and no one's really agreeing with you. Then we have this, where these people are in harmony, and they are growing. They're growing their stuff. They are in harmony with their environment and each other. That's also you. Then we have the Sun and the World. The Sun and the World. These are the two best cards in the deck. These are the two most successful cards in the deck. These are the two happiest cards in the deck. In any reading, it's so amazing and wonderful to see these cards, and you have both of them. So what I am getting is that in society right now, not always, this is your message for now. In society, you're not going to convince them to become hippos, and they're not going to convince you to become people. because you love being a hippo in this part. You say, I feel amazing. I love this, and I'm stronger than all of you. Whatever you're doing, this metamorphosis here, it's very strong. You've got the King of Pentacles here. It's very strong. So I would stick with it. You don't want to be just some person in their loincloth here shouting their opinion to the world. And it doesn't seem to be helping. They're just fighting. You want to be the hippo. You want to be this guy because they're very strong. And also, it will bring you a lot of happiness. So what I'm seeing in this reading so far, the message I'm getting is you don't need to convince these people. You're never going to be able to. And they're not going to be able to make you into a conformist. You're not going to agree with them either. So I would just say, go to your cave and work on your psychic abilities, and whatever this thing that's clarity, whatever this thing is, this great idea or this great relationship or whatever it is that's really giving you strength, embrace it, and don't care what these people say, because they're not as strong as you, and they're not having this amazing stuff happen. And then over here, there is somebody, I believe this is somebody in your family, there is somebody that understands. They don't understand completely because they're still young, even if it's a partner who's not really into whatever you're doing, but they're sort of on board. They are with you, and they're not as strong as you in this thing. They don't believe in as much as you. They're not working on the project or the job or whatever it is that you're so excited about. They're not working on it as much as you, but they're supportive, and you're happy here. You're growing. You're growing. You're spiritually growing. You have spiritual growth here, and other people around you aren't going to get it. They're going to think you're weird. They're going to think you're maybe not believe in you, but they don't understand what's happening, but it's making you super happy. So just go for it. Just stay with it. Whatever you're doing that's making you happy, whatever spiritual growth path you're going down, it looks like it's very good for you, and it's making you happy. So go with it, and don't care what other people think, because they're not a hippo. They're never gonna get it, at least not now. And for some of you, I feel like you have a secret where you're growing an empire, or you're growing a business, and people don't really believe that it's going to be successful, but you do. And don't bother trying to convince them. They'll just bring you down. Don't bother. Just know that things are going really well for you, and go with it. Just go off in your field, go off in your cave, and really just keep doing what you're doing. All right, here is your spiritual card. The Golden Path Within. Excellent. So keep with this. This is about you magnifying your spirituality, magnifying your inner growth. Stick with that. It's a path that is just for you. Everyone in life has their own journey. This is your path. You're going down a really golden path, successful, happy path. So keep going down the path, and don't worry if other people don't follow you. And this stone as well is about building your psychic ability. So for some of you, you are becoming a lot more psychic, and people don't buy it. They don't believe it. Who cares if they believe it? They're not psychic like you have some of these abilities. All right, here we have authority and diplomacy, the king. Now here you're the king, and here you're the king. So you definitely are much more powerful than the other people that are not, that are doubting you. You're definitely more powerful, and you are definitely in charge of whatever's happening. You're in control of it. It's not like things are changing and you can't understand what's happening, you can't control it. You know what's happening. You know how you're growing. You're definitely growing, and you know how it's happening because you're making it happen. It's all coming from you internally, this growth. You're going down the path. You chose this path, and you're going down it. And you also have the Three of Wands. This is about an initial success, but it's also about bringing you closer to the people that you love. And that is the same message as this. Whatever path you're going down that other people don't believe in, keep going down that path, because somebody does believe in you, and somebody is on your side, even though most people aren't. Someone, And you might not even know who this is, but someone does believe in you. Someone is on your side, and you will get closer to that person by following what it is that you believe in, that you want to do. Now, you might be saying to people, hey, I'm doing this thing, I'm becoming more psychic, and no one believes you. But you go down this path, and then eventually someone says, you know, I believe in this stuff. I just didn't say anything because so many people are against it. Or I am starting to take care of my body better. I'm starting to exercise more. I'm starting to really get into holistic lifestyle. And other people just say, oh, I'm I don't agree with that or whatever. And then somebody doesn't speak up, but later on they say, now that you have some success, I want to tell you, I want to do the same thing. I want you to teach me how to do this, because I see how happy you are, and I see how successful you are, and I see that you're the authority on this, and I want your advice because you seem magical to me. I want to know how you did this. And then probably these people that didn't believe in you will come back and say, oh yeah, we want to know too. So can you tell us? And you'll say, yes, I will help you, even though you doubted me and you tried to make me doubt myself. All right, so that is your message. Your message is that you are becoming more spiritual. You are becoming more, you're having, even if you don't believe in psychics or psychic ability, you are going down a spiritual path that is leading to a closer relationship with someone. Even if you meet them halfway through your path or at the end of your path, you are headed towards a very close relationship with someone. You are headed towards extreme happiness, and you will feel in control of your life because you're creating this path for yourself. So keep going down this path. Keep heading towards strength within yourself and spiritual growth, because it's going to make you very, very happy. All right, that is your reading, and I hope you have a great day. Bye. Hello, pile number 2, and your stone is the Unakite. Now, I'll be honest with you, I used to not like this stone when I first started doing jewelry, making jewelry, because I just didn't like the idea that pink and green were together. I just didn't see how it would work. But then I realized that this stone is about getting rid of toxic things and toxic feelings and toxic people. And I started wearing it all the time because I wanted to remind myself not to accept toxic situations and to get out of toxic situations and get away from toxic people. So it is a wonderful stone to have. Now your stone, your card is the Maiden, and the Maiden is about feeling vulnerable. Not that women are vulnerable, because they're not, but I'm just saying feeling vulnerable, and the rose here is about being fragile. So this is where you're starting out in a new situation and you're feeling vulnerable, you're feeling a little bit scared, but you do it anyway. You say, I don't know what I'm doing in this situation. I don't want to be embarrassed. I don't want to look silly, but I need to learn this, and I need to try this, and I need to go into this situation. You're kind of going into the dark here, and you're saying everything's pink right now, but I'm going to go into the dark and face my fears. All right? These are going to be your spiritual cards. We're going to tuck them over here. And these are going to be your main cards. And the question is, what do my spirit guides want to tell me? What do they need to let me know? Oh, the star. Wonderful to start out with the star. And then we have the Tower. Opposites. All right. Then we have the Three of Cups. And then we have the Moon. Very much like the Maiden card. Then we have the Fool. Okay. And then we have the Hierophant. All right. So we have wishes coming true, something really big shaking up your world, celebrations, and starting out. For some people, I can already see this is a new relationship, and a big one. It is a big one. Now, this for some of you, I'm going to start with the relationship because it's not the same for everyone because of the Hierophant. This is, for some of you, is starting out in a relationship and it seems like a dream. And you say, oh my gosh, wishes are coming true. This is a dream relationship. But you need to be careful because of the Tower. And with the Tower, this is about shaking up the whole world. Shaking up the whole world. Now that can be either shaking up the whole world with someone coming in and sweeping you off your feet and you're falling in love and everything's just crazy. Or it could be a new relationship that seems too good to be true and crashes and burns afterwards. But with a celebration card, I don't think that's going to happen. I feel like this is a new relationship that is so good that it completely shakes up your world, like falling in love, that kind of thing. Now, it's scary. Either way, it's scary because you have the Fool, the Moon and the Fool. You have the Moon, which is you're just starting out and you have all your defenses are up. You've got your dogs up. Your defenses are up and you say, this seems too good to be true. Because it's wishes coming true. Like, this person seems too good to be true. And then you have the Fool, which is about people making mistakes because they're just starting out, just like the Maiden. And the same thing with the Pink. You're just starting out and you're bound to make mistakes because you're in new territory here. That's why I feel like it's falling in love for some people, because some people have, relationships and blah, 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 but it's not falling in love. When you fall in love, it's big and it's uncharted territory and it is crazy because you feel like, I've never felt this excited before. I've never been this happy before. I'm so vulnerable. And anything can happen. We can have a fight and it's like the end of the world. So that's why I'm saying for a lot of people, this is somebody falling in love. And your spirit guides are warning you, saying, be careful and guard your heart, because even though you want to believe in love, and you should, you also are, your emotions run away with you when you're in love. Everything is multiplied 1,000 times. So they're saying, hold back. But yeah, I don't think you're going to, because look at all this fire over here. I don't think you're going to be able to hold back. I don't think you're going to be able to. I think it's going to be all or nothing. It's like a giant gamble. It's a giant gamble. And they're saying it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to have your emotions run wild and end up fighting with this person because, somebody didn't bring bread home or something. You can have crazy fights when you're in love. It's crazy. This card is telling me, hey, try to keep it zen. Try to just not get swept up in this as much as you can. Try to keep a level head and not just fall into this giant, love trap, like this giant love. I don't think you're going to be able to get out of this. For those of you falling in love, it's an all or nothing. You're all in. And a lot of you, it's going to be successful because of this Three of Cups. A lot of celebrations, a lot of happiness here. Especially with the Star card. For some of you, this kind of love is the real deal, and it's amazing. Now, for some of you that are, it's like I said, it's not love necessarily falling in love for everyone, because you have the Hierophant. And this is also about you ascending, growing, becoming more than you were, because you have the boy, the man, the old man, growing in a positive way, growing up and celebrating and happiness. And the Star card, not everyone wants to fall in love, but the Star card is about wishes coming true. So a lot of you have wishes that have nothing to do with love. I'm mentioning love because so many of these cards are love related. So many of these cards are about the heart and about vulnerability. Now, your stone is getting away from toxic things. So if you're in a toxic relationship now, my advice is to get out of it and start something new, because you have these new cards where you're new and vulnerable. It's a new relationship. If you want to get out of a toxic relationship, now's the time, because you're going to be growing and celebrating and feeling amazing, and you've got looks like a new love happening here. I want to get some clarification, which I didn't even get in the last reading. I just realized because, oh wait, I think I did. All right, I'm going to get some clarification because I feel like this is definitely love for some of you, but I want to know what it is for the others, because so much of this is about love. I just got this message right now to remind people that for some of you, it is going to be a love that's crashing and burning. And I think that the warning is, don't make the reason that the love crashes and burns your fault because you're so, I mean, you're going to make mistakes, and it's okay to forgive yourself for that. But this is saying, try to be calm, try to appreciate it. Even if it does crash and burn, try to appreciate that it is joy and excitement that's coming into your life, even if it's temporary. Because a lot of you, it's not going to be temporary, but some of you it is. Because some of you are going to get so swept up in this and so defensive and so saying to the universe, I don't want love, I don't want it, but it happens anyway, and then you just make it crash and burn. So be careful of that. Now, over here we have the Seven of Pentacles. Then we have the Two of Swords. This is again the same. This is exactly what I just said, where it's like somebody doesn't want to fall in love and they do anyway, and they are torn up about it because they don't want it to happen. And the Six of Swords. All right. With the Six of Swords, it's they're sticking out their tongue at this person. They're saying, I have been hurt in the past. I have ridden a boat on this lava. And they're going over a waterfall here. They're going over a waterfall. And they're saying, I can't do this because I've already had it in the past. And I can't do it again. Now here's your choices. Here you're saying no to the universe. Because you're saying, I don't want this love. It's going to be too crazy. It's going to be it's too fast. It's too big. I don't want it. And over here you're saying, okay, I'm scared, but I'm going to just gently pour in a little bit at a time. The Seven of Pentacles is about slow growing. And you're being warned not to jump in too fast. You're being warned not to let your emotions get away with you, not to be too defensive, but also to be smart. You are the fool in this situation. It is new territory. It is a powerful love. And if you don't want it, that's fine. But if you do want it, grow it slowly. Don't let it get carried away, because you don't want it to crash and burn. Now here's your spiritual cards. The King of Wands. Of course, the wands are about passion. It's a big passion. And if it's not romance, I believe I believe people are going to be coming and saying, I love you anyway, and trying to start stuff anyway, even if you don't want it. But also, wands are about passion. So you could say that it's about something that you're really passionate about, but I just feel like, straight up, I feel like somebody's going to be coming on strong, and it's going to shake up your world. And if you don't want the person, let them know. And if you do want the person, grow it slowly. Because I want to say it could be about other things passionately that you're doing, because the King of Wands is about passion. But no, I really feel like this is love. I really feel like this is a big shakeup. It could be somebody you've never even, you're at work, and all of a sudden somebody that you work with for a long time says that they like you, or, you know, you suddenly get a big feeling for someone, or you meet someone on the bus or something. I feel like a lot of you are going to be caught up in a love thing. Now, over here we have abundance from within. Great. And the King of Pentacles, the King of Wands. So there is great passion here, and unseen forces watch over you. That's your spirit guides, of course. You also need to try to remain calm and enjoy it. I'm not saying don't enjoy it, because you definitely should, and you definitely will. You're definitely going to be having wishes coming true, and you're definitely going to be shaken up. Your whole life's going to be shaken up a little bit. But try to maintain a little bit of calm. Try to feed it a little bit at a time. If it's something you don't want, make sure that you make that choice. And also try to, with the Hierophant, try to do what's best for you spiritually, and try to calmly grow it slowly, because you don't want it to, it is going to take over your life a little bit, but you want to be in control at least a little bit. You want to be in control of the situation somewhat. All right? So that is your reading. Sometimes the Tower can be something negative that shakes you up, but I believe that that is only for people who are not looking for love. I believe for people who are looking for love, this is going to be a great shake-up for you. All right? Have a great day, and that is your reading. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. Your stone, again, is strawberry quartz. And this stone is about universal love and believing in yourself, which is wonderful. And then you have the dead end. Now, the dead end is an ending of one thing and the beginning of another. And it's saying that this is being stopped for your own good. But we shall see what the reading entails. This reading is about what message your spirit guides want for you. And here we go. The King of Swords. Justice. The Six of Cups. The Hermit. The Eight of Wands. And the Queen of Swords. Definitely a strong message. Let's push these guys up a little bit. All right, I'm already getting that this is about an ancestor who wants to give you a very strong piece of advice, a very strong message. Now, with the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, let's take a look at these guys together. The Queen of Swords is, of course, she gives advice that you don't necessarily want to hear, but you need to hear it. She's very firm. She doesn't mince words. She'll tell you to your face if you look fat in a dress. She's not going to pussyfoot around. She'll tell you right there, I don't like you, I do like you, but your hat is stupid, whatever. She'll tell you whatever she wants to tell you, and she will not mince words, because she'll say, I love you enough to tell you the truth. All right? That's pretty much who she is. She's that aunt that everyone has that will just shred you emotionally, but at the same time, she's right. And this is the King of Swords. He is about authority and telling you, yes, you may have this, no, you may not. Very firm. Then you have, I want to put this up here, Justice. This is about karma, the law. It is universal justice. And then, of course, we have the Hermit. Now, usually the Hermit is somebody going off by themselves, but in this case, the Hermit is banging the drum to talk to their ancestors, and the ancestors go up into the stars. So this person is trying to communicate with the ancestors. And then the Eight of Wands, and then the Six of Cups. Now, the Six of Cups, of course, again, is about family and memories and the past. And then we have the Eight of Wands. Now, normally the Eight of Wands are going this way, or they're going this way because they're about fast progress, but this is pointing back towards the past. And then you have the Lion there, which represents strength. So this is a message going back to the past. You have the ancestors and a message going backwards, and then the past, and then these honest people. This message is from your ancestors. And I want to know a little bit more about it, but it seems like a firm, strong message that you can't ignore. And it's for your own good, much like the dead end. I want to get a little bit more information about what is this message they're trying to tell you to stop doing something, or something is coming to an end. Clarity, Ace of Swords. Again, with the spirits whispering. Dead end and spirits whispering. I want 2 more cards to tell us what is up with this message. What is this message from your ancestors? Again, with the ghosts. It's definitely... Okay. Got that one, and that one, and that. I'm going to give you some extras because a lot of this is repeating. We have the ghosts, and it looks like we have some embryos here, and then we have a spirit trying to contact again. They're really trying to contact you, like, over and over here. Okay, we have the Six of Cups again. I really feel like someone has lost a child, and I don't want to trigger anyone or upset anyone. I feel like someone has lost a child, and the ancestors are giving you a message that they're okay. That child is with the ancestors. And I'm sorry if that upsets anyone. That is part of the message. We have the Queen of Pentacles. And we have the Emperor. All right, this is something I want to point out. With all of these strong people, these are all people in authority. These are all people that are super, super strong. And then down here is you. We've got you here banging the drum. We've got you here sending a message back. And we've got the Clarity, the Princess of Swords, again with this. And then we've got her. Lots of authority figures in your past. Lots of ancestors that were extremely powerful people that are really, it's not an angry message. It's a strong, hey, pay attention. And you are trying to contact someone else. You are trying to contact them, and they are giving you a message back. If you have tried to contact anyone on the other side recently, they are giving you a message back saying, we are here and we are in power and we are doing amazing. Strong, 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 strong. And they're all in their own amazing world. So we have Clarity. It is a very clear message. They are contacting you back to say, we are here and we are doing amazing and we are holding down the fort over here and things are going great. Now we also have, this is again you. This is you contacting the spirit. You see the spirit here? This is you contacting the spirit. And you're in this world and you're saying, hey, what's happening over here? And then they're like, I'm right behind you. I'm right here. I can hear you. But you don't see them and you don't hear them. But they're right there. And they're saying, I'm here. What do you want to say? And then you have this connection to the other side. You see this connection here? They're saying they're not as far away as you think that they are, and they are right there. You can talk to them. Six of Cups twice. This is family. It has to do with children and parents. Children and parents. See, there's the spirit holding up the child. That's why I said what I said before. There's a spirit here holding up the child, and there's another child here talking. There's a child here talking to the spirit, and the spirit is holding up another child. And it's the same family, just a different generation. So I feel like you're talking to a spirit, and the spirit is holding up another generation of your family. And this is definitely about family. It's definitely about family, and it's definitely about, I know this message is supposed to be about what is your spirit guide saying to you, but your spirit guide is saying to you, I hear you. I hear you, and I have advice for you, and I want to say to you, I'm here. I mean, I want to get a message to you of what they're trying to say, but what they're saying is, I'm here. That's what they're saying. And I don't know how to, what more they want to say other than just, I'm here. You have swords, 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 swords. And you have family, 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 family. And you have you contacting them, and they're right there. They're saying if there's something you want to say to them, say it. They can hear you. They are hanging around because they know that you need them right now. You need them. They're hanging around. They're saying, say the message tell me what your message is so I can go back to doing whatever I need to do. Like, tell me what your message is. So if there's something that you didn't get to say to someone who passed away, or you're worried about someone who passed away, they are saying, okay, we're here, give us the message. Because we're leading this fabulous other side life. Things are amazing on the other side. Look how strong all of them are. They're all super strong, mega powerful on the other side. And they're all doing great. But they are worried about giving you advice. They want to give you advice. And the number one thing that they're saying over and over is, we're here, speak to us if you have something to say to get off your chest. Because of the family connection. Family, ancestors. Someone on the other side is saying, whatever you got to say it. I can hear you. Okay, this is your friendship card. 5 of Swords. Now this person again is running around, and these are the crows that give advice. They are saying, we're here, and she's looking for people, but the crows are here. These birds are the ones trying to give her advice. They are the ones talking to her, and she doesn't know who's talking to her. It's these birds, they're here. So again, and this person is fighting, so you obviously have something that's bothering you that you want to say, or you need advice from your spirit guides, and they're saying, we're here, talk to us. So they're saying that I'm not going to be giving the advice of what they're saying, other than the fact that they're here. They're saying, speak to me, I can hear you, and I will give you advice based on when you speak to them. You need to sit down like this person here. You need to bang the drum. You need to talk to your ancestors. So talk to them, talk to your ancestors, talk to any child on the other side, and they will give you advice on what to do next, what action to take. Your card is intention. Setting the intention is going off and banging the drum and saying, I am talking to you. I want to talk to you. I am, sometimes you're grieving something, and this is as a dead end. It says, you don't need to grieve us anymore. We're doing fine. You need to have a new beginning, which is to take action. So you have the Wizard, and it says, use your skills to aid others. All right. So if they give you some advice to take action, it might end up helping others. But I'm reading this intuitively, and what this is telling me is that this is the same card as this. You see the drum? You see the drum? They're saying, bang the drum. I'm ready. Bang the drum. I'm ready to talk to you. And you see all the magic spells there, and you see the magic there. It's the same type of thing. They're saying, bang the drum. I want to speak to you, and I want to help you to move on to your next action. All right? So that is your reading. Your advice is, go and talk to whoever's on the other side that you need advice from, because they want to give you advice on taking action with these swords and with this sword. You want to take action, but you're looking backwards. Your focus, where's the focus thing? Your focus is going backwards. Your focus is on the Six of Swords, the Six of Cups. Your focus is backwards, and your focus needs to go forward. They want you to look forward, and that's what the birds are telling you. They're saying, turn around and look where you're going, not where you've been. Look what you're gaining, not what you've lost, because you haven't really lost anything. They are all on the other side, and they are all fine. They have the sword there. They're saying, take action, move forward, talk to them. They can hear you. They're right there. They can hear you. Talk to them, again with the sword, and move forward on their advice. They will send you signs that they're okay. They will send you signs that they can hear you. And then they all want you to take this sword and move forward. All right, that is your message. Bye.